Welcome back to the channel, everyone. You're probably wondering, why are you standing in front of this barn? I'm going to take you back down memory lane of the 3 bikes that got me into absolutely loving motorcycles at such a young age. These 3 bikes have pretty much sat in this barn untouched for the best part of 10 years since I moved out of home. I'm going to get all 3 bikes out into the open, talk you through what age I was when I started riding them, the specs of the bikes, and well, you can just see they literally look like barn finds, covered in dust, dirt, spider webs, and God knows what. But let's crack on with the video and let's get this door open. And here she is, the first bike that got me into loving motorcycles. The Honda QR50 is a 2-stroke 49cc produced between 1983 and 1994. It's got a 10-inch front and rear wheel. It features a single-cylinder air-cooled engine with a 12mm carburetor, automatic centrifugal clutch, shaft-driven, and a low 495mm seat height. This bike weighs approximately 35 kilos, which is 77 pounds. The engine power is 2.6 to 2.7 horsepower at 5.5 to 6,000 RPM. Fuel capacity is a massive 2 litres. The brakes are probably the most dangerous thing ever, the front and rear drum brake. Imagine being like 6, 7, 8 years old, and this is your first motorbike, like the striking red, white. It's even got the choke up on the handlebars. Even the rocker switch for the on-off still works. There's not a lot of feel in the brakes, but it makes me literally want to get in the garage and clean it up and get it running again, which I think maybe this could become a series on the channel of cleaning up these bikes and getting them back running again. Honestly, this thing's so cool. I'm excited to show you the next one. Let's go. That wasn't really a grand entrance, was it? Tyres are flat. Just got this out the barn. I have not touched it at all. And here we are, the second motorbike in my motorcycle journey, the Yamaha Pee-wee 80. Slightly bigger. Wonder if the, yeah, on-off and run switch still work. Not really sure about the throttle. There's not a lot of movement in that throttle at all. We've got front brake, rear brake. I can't remember what the gear setup is, to be honest. 1 down, 3 up. I'll have to have a look at the specs. So slightly bigger than the Honda QR50. So the Yamaha Pee-wee 80 is a 2-stroke 80cc engine. It features a 3-speed automatic transmission and no clutch. So again, up front, we've got the front drum brake and the rear drum brake. Chain driven, unlike the QR50, which is a drive shaft. The Pee-wee 80 was my first geared bike. I've just realised it even comes with this comes with a stand. I didn't need to hold it. So dusty. I want to get these bikes cleaned up. I'm genuinely so excited. I wish it was full of fuel and ready to go. I literally want to take it for a razz around the field right now. That has been dry for a lot of years. I've just realised the sticker on the front, back in the day, not even bike related. Wolf Race wheels. I think I remember my brother having Wolf Race wheels on like a Peugeot 306 or something. I think I must have become like an early chav with a Wolf Race sticker at the front and then fast car. Oh, I've got a K&N performance filter sticker on the back. I'm literally trying to think what was this for? Was that the choke? Let me turn the bike round. So I don't know whether you'll be able to see here, but yeah, that is the choke. So we've got fuel. What have I left it on? I've left fuel on, obviously. Look at the kickstand. Look, you can see the kickstand from this side. My God. I'm surprised that spring doesn't just snap. Whip it on his kickstand. Look at that. Must have felt well cool. But yeah, this is the Pee-wee 80. First geared bike. On to the next. Oh my God. Oh, I can't do that. That's too heavy. So, the Kawasaki KX65. So the Kawasaki KX65 is a competition-ready two-stroke motocross bike. A 64cc liquid-cooled engine, a 6-speed gearbox, and weighs approximately 57 kilos. Chain-driven, and the front suspension is a 33mm lead and axle conventional fork. The rear suspension is a uni-track single-shock system, 4-way rebound, and has adjustable preload. Size comparison to the Pee-wee 80 is not actually much different. Honestly, do not let the size of this bike fool you. I still remember jumping on this bike and my dad was like, Jack, take it easy, take it easy. And being a kid, you just absolutely wanted to wind the throttle. I remembered opening that throttle and all of a sudden this massive kick up the arse power came out of nowhere and the front wheel come up and my heart rate must have went over like 200. And I remember literally shutting the throttle off so quick, getting that front wheel back down on the ground, riding back round to see my dad, and just like the pupils in my eyes must have been massive. And I just stared at him like, holy crap, what have you brought me? I remember sitting at school and I'd just been in class and all I could think about was, I cannot wait to go home to ride this bike. It's actually quite sad to see this bike in the state it is. Like, this was so fun. Rusty chain, everything's just, oh, it just looks so old. I remember taking this to my first motocross event and it's just bonkers. My best motorcycle memories as a child is on this bike. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode of coming back down memory lane with me. You'll have to drop a comment and let us know, what bikes did you ride when you was younger, or what bikes have your children got? Are you now getting your children into racing, or have you got grandchildren? Just let us know. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this brought you back down memory lane too. If you wouldn't mind, if you could drop a like and subscribe to the channel, it really, really means a lot. And I'll catch you at the next one. Cheers, everyone. Still can't do it.